Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a gorgeous day here on the mountain, guys, and we are already been at it hard and heavy since daylight this morning. We are about to run down to the landing down there to visit the Drifting Dreamers. They're going to let me use some pavers to actually pave the rest of the floor in the kitchen there because I have been working my booyaka off, guys. I'll give y'all a little sneak peek here on the way by. Show y'all what I've been working on. The kitchen has had some changes. Check this out. Look at that, guys. Oh, there's a porch light and a new window in the kitchen. Plus a whole lot more, guys. I worked last night until about 11 o'clock last night in the kitchen. I made some pretty drastic changes. I'm trying to get the kitchen 100% done. And that also starts with getting these pavers in here. Let's head down to the landing and see what those guys are up to this morning. Good morning, Coco. Good morning, Chief. Look at this. I put Coco back in the pen and she showed the other ones how to get out. And of course, Chief always just hangs out with Eclipse. Yeah. You don't need to be running around, Miss Thing. You're about to have babies. Yeah. Never a dull moment on the mountain. Never a dull moment. Doo-dah, doo-dah. It's a beautiful morning. I need to get some more shale for up the mountain. Wow, that's some pretty big roots.
These look like some booger ruts.
Hey, while you're right there, drop down and give me 2 push-ups.
Whoa.
Not over there, right there.
I mean, I don't really,
You're right in the middle.
I don't really think
Right in the middle. Right in the middle. Give them to me. Give them to me.
Up to my flat.
All the way down.
Up to my flat.
You're flat. 1, 2. Thank you. That'll be 41 now.
All right, guys. On that note, we're gonna wrap this up.
You're lucky I let you get away without getting in the middle.
Thanks for dreaming with the drifters. We're gonna keep it real for a little bit, I believe. Don't forget to go over there and check out his new Fired Up Friday. And remember, the only way to see the work on old Betsy is to check out Junk to Jim's Homestead. All the footage is from there.
Come on.
Love you guys. Bye.
There you go, guys. Y'all got a little behind the scene action. I don't even know what to think about somebody that's coming down here to borrow you some block and then gonna make you do push-ups in the mud.
Well, that's what happens when you got them high-risk betters.
Figured what about this weather?
I can't believe it. I wanted to wear shorts.
Yeah,
I swear I wanted to wear shorts.
It is gorgeous this morning. Absolutely gorgeous.
I feel like though by the time I get comfortable in my shorts later on this afternoon, I'll wish I wore pants.
Yeah. Well, you're going to be doing quite a bit of different stuff today too. Probably ain't the best shorts.
Yeah.
Attire. I figured I would take these guys down here to see y'all on the way down here to get some of these pavers. I showed them a little sneak peek this morning of the window and the porch light.
Man, that stuff looks so nice.
Yeah, because we had to drive right by it, so I figured I'd go ahead and show them. They ain't seen what all's happened on the inside yet. I told them a lot.
Okay.
But
You guys are gonna love it.
yeah, it's insane.
It totally changes the way it feels.
Yep.
Unc's got style over there.
I got a little style.
He does.
I might have been an interior designer in my former life.
Maybe. Maybe.
You know, they say that guys ain't got no style. I'm gonna have to disagree with that. I feel like I got a little bit of something, a little flair up in here.
A little flare.
I was also thinking about this. I was actually going to stop here too. I think we're to a point this now that we could probably get Uber down here and catch on the sides to level it out just a little bit more, and I think that we can go ahead and get the rest of this shale in here.
I was telling Alyssa that the driveway, especially here, looks way better.
Yeah.
Up there, I think I'm gonna have to dig out and probably put a small culvert in.
Yeah,
it's really, really low.
Yeah, well, I think that right there's your low area going to the
Right.
what's happening.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking we could before we put that grapple on, let's go ahead and level this out a little bit and at least put the rest of the shell that you got right here.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that'll at least fix this area. And then if it does get wet again, if you decide that you're not Bigfoot and a grave digger or whatever and try to monster truck it.
That's twice today we've mentioned Bigfoot.
Yeah. Nice. Then maybe it won't look like this again. Because I'm gonna be honest, guys. All of this.
Not all. No, not all of
Well,
it.
I'm sorry. Right here is his fault.
Not all of it, because the neighbor came through with his side-by-side.
But you already had it pretty
and-
messed up
and
by
rooted
then.
it up,
You already had it
but
messed
not
up.
all of it.
Lissa, tell him.
Not all of it. If you want to say 90%, but not all of it.
Yeah, Mike basically turned his driveway into a drag strip for mudding.
I miss the Florida days.
Hey, in his defense, where we're from, there's a racetrack there, an oval. But that's a blacktop. But on the outside of the racetrack, there is mud drag strip where they race mud trucks and stuff. And I think Mike thought he was back in Florida and was like, send it, send it. So it definitely compacted the problem. But at the same time, though, I mean, this was a problem that needed to be addressed anyways.
Yep.
And to be fair, guys, we just cut this road in. It's literally only been like 4 months.
It's a fresh road. This is fresh earth.
Yeah, what is it, 4 months?
No.
5 months?
No, it's been more than that, because we cut it in June.
We cut it.
We cut it in June of last year.
Was it June?
Yeah, we were down here in
June?
For July, June, July, August, September, October, November.
8 months.
January, February, yeah.
8 months, which isn't long. It is compacting pretty good and stuff, and this is drying up nicely as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think a little bit of shale
Shale?
will definitely help the cause out a little bit. Had to work on the drainage. Hey, you know, it's just like the road out there. I mean, it's going to be a project that just evolves.
Yep.
It's a lot of money. You can't just afford to just. I wish we could, but we can't just afford to go drop, $15,000 on a driveway,
Right.
or $20,000-$30,000 on a road.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Shut my hood. I got this light on.
I don't think the scale. People don't understand how long these roads are. I mean, it's about a quarter mile from my house to your house.
Yeah.
You know, that's not even counting to the gate. That's also another quarter mile down there.
Right.
You're talking about a half a mile of road. At that point, you call in DOT.
Yeah.
You know what I
No
mean?
kidding.
That's a lot of money.
You know, it's a lot of money, and it's just something that we're just gonna have to take baby steps at. You know, like they say, take a bite of the elephant. You know what I mean?
But we're willing to
Yeah.
deal
Yeah,
with
you
the issues and problems.
you have to. That's part of this lifestyle.
Right.
You adapt
have
and
to be
overcome.
willing to sacrifice some things.
And I'm going to be honest with you. As long as this driveway is, the fact that you've only got 2 bad spots,
Yeah.
that's a win,
Yeah.
in my opinion. And honestly, like I said, guys, old grave digger over there, it wasn't that bad. It was two spots from here to there,
Yeah.
about that width.
Let me get not in there. This spot was not that bad.
No.
This spot was probably only, this little area.
Yeah.
When I ripped and ran through here for that like 4 days straight, it
Yeah.
really rutted it down.
Same thing with down there.
Yeah.
It was about the same distance. I would say 20 feet, 30 feet max, as far as bad. And then ripping through it just compounded the problem.
Yeah.
But it's also right here where you have an embankment. You got a top hill there, so it's draining that way and draining this way.
Yeah.
So I think if we put some kind of, I think down here we got enough drop that we could curve it and just let it go down and do its thing. Down there, I think you're right. That is definitely the swampier, which we knew that was the swampier part of the property from the beginning.
Right.
Probably need to get a little, maybe, I don't think it had to be a big one, maybe a little 6-inch culvert,
Yeah.
you know, something like that. Maybe even one of them plastic ones or whatever, dig down just a little bit and then go ahead and dig a little creek.
Yeah.
That's going to go
Trench it on out.
trench it on all the way to the river. So water is going to find the least resistant path always.
Yeah.
So if you create that for them.
And we don't even have to go all the way to the creek, because at that point the creek really curves, but the property right at our property line drops off tremendously.
Yeah. So yeah, something that we're going to address. It's also the first rainy season that we've had since we cut this road. So you don't know until it starts raining.
Right.
You know, just like on my new property down there, I'm going to have to really do some looking down there and stuff, but I'm not really building down there and stuff, so it really don't matter. But you know, I want to plant some fruit trees and stuff down there for all the wildlife and stuff like that. Bring them big boys on into the property. Come on. So you know, you don't want to plant no orange tree in a swamp. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. All right, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up. About 12 minutes. Ain't going to be a long one today, but I do want to tell you that I have a premiere coming up today at 3 o'clock. Maybe 4 if it doesn't upload in time, but more than likely 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Come On Homesteading, and it is building the chicken coop and meeting all the chicken, or Central Standard Time, sorry. You get to meet the chickens for real. You get to see how the chicken coop built and how it looks and all of that. And I edited it out this morning, guys. It is a banger. It's a really, really good video. Y'all guys are going to love it. So make sure that you go over there. Make sure you got your notifications set, you're subscribed, and all of that other stuff, because it's going to be a epic video, and it's a huge milestone for Come On Mountain. So join me at 3 o'clock Central Time for an awesome premiere, guys. Love every single one of y'all. Hope y'all are having an absolutely gorgeous, beautiful day. Do something nice for somebody. Take a step closer to your goals. And always, guys, and I do always mean, keep it real. Come on.